So I yield to you.
Ma'am, thank you so much. It's an honor for us to be here and to make this big check presentation for water and sewer in the amount of $4 million. And I understand if you go through the drive-through, they'll cash this thing for you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know that. We'd love to have a photo op with all of you. And
Perfect timing.
yeah,
We just got up here.
Representative Matthew Winslow. who
So,
currently-
okay, welcome.
See you.
Yeah, it takes teamwork, to get $4 million to our district. So, but it's always a pleasure and something that we strive to do, to bring money back to our district and help our constituents. And so that's what you see here. And I can't wait to see all the progress that's going to be made and when the funds come in.
We've been very fortunate this cycle with appropriations for the district, from Vance County and Granville County, and Representative Winslow has been a part of that effort, and we're glad he's here with us today.
Okay, we appreciate all of your efforts that you all have done for us in the North Carolina House and Senate, and we welcome you today, and we appreciate everything, all the hard work you've done for us. Representative Winslow, would you like to have a few words since you're our guest?
Yeah, just real quick. And I appreciate me speaking to you this evening. So in the new House district, I will now be representing Vance County also. So Franklin and Vance together. So you went from 2 members, now you have 3 members representing you. So, you know. you
Another
gained one.
voice.
That's right.
That's right.
Another voice to
Absolutely.
advocate. We're
And
gonna-
so
Right.
I've had an opportunity to meet some of you already, some of your other members, but as time goes on, I'll reach out to you and try to sip a lunch or breakfast or something like that, or just some time I can come meet with you. And that way you get to know me a little bit better and I get to know you a little bit better too. So
Okay,
thank you so much.
we appreciate your efforts and welcome to Vance County.
Absolutely.
All right, well. I appreciate the dispatch covering this event. Tyler is always Tyler on the spot.
Oh, we're all taking a picture.
Come run around. In, around. Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you. You'll try to.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Okay, next on our agenda, we will have land donation update.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. So we had a citizen of Vance County that wants to donate some land, and his name is Mr. Faulkner. He reached out to the county manager back in September, wanting to leave his 32.63 acres of land and the farmhouse that's built on that land to Vance County. So the Properties Committee met on October the 2nd, and the Properties Committee meeting, staff advised the committee that, of course, that there was an individual that wanted to donate the land, and after October the 2nd of 2023, it's my understanding that legally we can accept the land. So I believe that we've had those conversations with the county attorney. And so I think we just want a consensus as far as do we want to move forward? Because Mr. Faulkner wants to know if he can go ahead and start the process of documenting that, and allowing for him to be able to donate the land to Vance County. So just want to have some general conversations on how you all feel about that.
We had, the properties committee, when we discussed that, there were some stipulations tied to it that referenced, it becoming, some type of animal preserve or either some type of farming institutional. We weren't sure about the cost of those things and so forth. And I think just given the nature of the request, we had asked staff to look at the, to talk with the extension office
Yes.
and get some recommendation from them as far as the ability to develop that, because as far as cost and so forth and what those kind of things, or either with the school systems, I believe.
Yes, and I will say that Frankie reached out to Ag Extension as well as the school system, and Wakia sent us, everyone should have something in their packet from Wakia. Does everyone have that? She gave us a breakdown of what she would recommend for that particular piece of land. Does everyone have that in your packet or no?
No.
No, you don't? Okay. Well, oh, Frankie has it? Oh, okay. All right. So Frankie's going to give you the handout right now. And it's a long write-up, so for your consideration at some point. It's a lot of information that she's recommending.
And the first that you have is from Mr. Faulkner himself.
Thank you. You have it already?
Just so you can, so we wanted a letter, but then the next part is from Wakia.
And I think Wakia's recommendations would meet Mr. Faulkner's requirements. It's a very long write-up.
And I do know you see on his letter that he's got something dealing with cats and dogs. But I had a lengthy conversation with him after this letter was written, just kind of basically filling him out about kind of what Kia wanted to do. Not saying that that was set in stone, but he really liked that idea and began to tell me about cows being on the property before and just as he was raised up there and stuff. So he's all for that.
So all of you will be aware, because we do have several people in Vance County with the last name Faulkner. The person making the donation, requesting that he be allowed to make the donation is attorney Arthur Dale Faulkner. He was an attorney here in Vance County for many years. I know when I started practicing law, I met Mr. Faulkner. He was a nice gentleman. We do appreciate his willingness to look out for the county in his last will. He did provide much service to the county over his years of practice, and we are proud that he did think of us when he decided to dispose of his property through his last will and testament. So again, the individual's name is attorney Arthur Dale Faulkner. Does any commissioners have any questions or wish to have further discussion concerning this donation by Mr. Arthur Dale Faulkner through his last will and testament?
Madam Chair, given the amount of information we've just received, is that something that should be sent back to the committee? Before we read?
Okay, I think you are on the committee.
You're on this committee, right, Colonel?
Yeah.
Commissioner Taylor's on the committee. You're on the committee as well, on the property. Okay, you're not. Okay, so it's, do you wish to have further discussion on it in the property?
Yeah, I'm in favor of sending this back to the properties committee because there's a lot involved here, a lot of unanswered questions. And as the committee chair pointed out when we first started, there's a lot of cost factors involved in this. And we have no idea what that is at this point in time and whether or not we're going to be able to take it on. or defer it long-term. So I'd like to put this back in the properties committee, let the property committee look at it.
Since they're,
Gary Road. This is Gary Road. No, high school, where the high school is. Okay. Southern, Vance High School. Okay.
yeah, since there are at least two members on the property committees and both are stating that they would like to have further review and discussion, and the recommendation has been made that we send this back to the properties committee. My recommendation would be as well that we send it back to the properties committee. So, County Manager.
Well, you need a motion or not? We don't need a motion.
Work session.
Yeah, it's a work session.
Oh,
Yeah, we are authorizing this, go back to the properties committee.
Got it.
Okay, next,
And Madam Chair, could I suggest this? I don't know whether this was appropriate at this time before the properties committee. But I would suggest the staff start looking at what some of the cost of this would be. Put some dollar values against some of this. So that when the property committee meet, the staff would be able to say, we've done some preliminary work on what the dollars of some of this would be and what it would cost and whether the staff thinks we could afford it. At this point in time, or some other point in time, 5 years from now, but we need to have some idea of cost.
This property joins the school system, isn't that correct?
Say again?
It joins the school property. So that would be, I think, some conversation as far as maintenance and so forth, if with programming, maybe something that as we proceed forward.
And I would say, I can do some more research, but of course, this person is not deceased yet. So even if we were to get preliminary numbers, I'm pretty sure it would increase. I mean, we can do some research for sure. We can get some information.
okay, and I'm pretty sure we have our finance director here, so I'm pretty sure Ms. Bigelow would be willing to assist in that as well.
You bring up a good point. And that is, in his will, it sounds like he's willing to leave us the land. Is he willing to leave any money to go with the land?
I don't believe that was a.
Well, no,
Operative
when
convers- yeah.
you said you're gonna talk to him. So when you talk to him, ask him, is he willing to leave any dollars associated with starting the museum, turning his home into an office for all the stuff he listed here? See if he's willing to put any money on it, or is it just the land?
Okay, we can have those additional.
We would have some costs also in keeping the land up, like cutting the grass, all that kind of stuff. There'd be money involved in all of that, so.
We'll have that
Let me
conversation.
ask in reading this, now, he's leaving to us in terms of use as a museum, right?